Coming soon to DVD and video.
There are times when we're dirt broke and hungry and freezing, and I ask myself, why the hell am I still living here?
Our life is yours to miss. No.
A bunch of us are getting together tonight. Would you like to come with us?
Sure.
You always said how lucky you were that we were all friends. But it was us, baby, who were the lucky ones.
Revolution Studios presents the musical phenomenon that defined a generation. Rent.
I was lucky. I came from the most beautiful place on earth where music was everywhere. And people believed there was no difference between being awake and dreaming. My dream was always clear. As long as I could remember, I wanted to be a musician.
Antonio made it to LA to chase his dream. Then he woke up.
My name's Antonio. I live next door.
I hope you're not planning on making too much noise.
I like your style. It's young, I think it's hip.
We're gonna bring boleros back to life.
Maybe you should enter that contest.
I'm not young or sexy anymore.
Yeah, okay, I used to sing. But that was a long time ago.
Who wants to hear me sing?
I do.
We came here together for the contest. This is about doing what it is that you do. And what is it that you do? You play.
I don't know if you wanted to go to dinner or dancing this Friday, but now is when you really need your friends.
I want you, Antonio.
If you don't grab your chance when it comes around, you get left behind.
Do you even know who you are? I guess I'm trying to find a borrowed dream or a superstar. I want to be
John
a star.
Leguizamo.
Is life good to you or is it bad?
Ana Claudia Talancon. And Elizabeth Pena.
I have dreams.
Sueno. Now available on DVD and video.
Funny thing about a dream, no matter how crazy it might be, it all seems to make sense.
Nikolai is planning to attack America.
Mr. President, look, time is running out.
I was there when millions of people vanished off the face of the earth. And when one single man rose to power to rule the entire world. That's
when the dream turned into a nightmare.
You know who I am. We used to be good friends.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Some sort of outbreak. A lot of people get sick.
By herself, with the sick and the dying, is that your idea of taking care of her?
We're going to try and stop him. I'd stay out of the big cities if I were you.
Just kiss me once.
A honeymoon in New Babylon.
Tell me you don't love me.
You played me. I was your right hand.
Don't flatter yourself. You'd be surprised who my right hand really is.
There's a dark and fearful world.
Starting to panic, kid?
Whether it was you and the militia or someone else, this day was coming.
I changed the world, all right.
Welcome to my world, Mr. President.
He's the Antichrist. You can't kill him.
That's not humanly possible, is it?
I was given unto him to make war with the saints.
Why are you doing this to me?
She wanted to do God's will. Just like you. Just like me.
He defeated death and hell.
Going home, Buck. It's a matter of minutes now.
I can only pray God decides to wake me soon. Answers now. Prayers later.
The answer is in there.
Scared. You can be all right, man.
Come walk the streets that gave birth to the music that changed the world.
The rock and roll roots are all right where I'm sitting.
They put the roll into rock. Amazing what went on down here.
Rolling piano, infectious horns, hypnotic beats, groundbreaking guitar. Put them all together, and welcome to the sensational sound of New Orleans.
Just kick off some drums, everybody gonna be behind the drum.
Got to pat your feet, do this, clap your hands, whatever, I'll get up and dance.
As they slip, slide, strut, and glide their way through the sounds that change the course of history. Experience this vital and in-depth documentary that celebrates the musical heritage of the Crescent City, painted with the sounds and insight of the remarkable men and women who created it. Join an unprecedented lineup of legendary artists, including the Neville Brothers, Alan Toussaint, Irma Thomas, Lloyd Price, and Keith Richards.
It's almost like you're not in America, you know. It's not a good thing or a bad thing. You know, it's like different.
We got it. The musicians funked up the notes.
That is the funkiest thing I've ever heard.
Just funky beats.
New Orleans has influenced music around the world.
Going to New Orleans was for me like going to heaven.
This is one funky city.
Hey.
Handsome Freddy.
Feast your eyes on Kid Dynamite.
New seasons of the coolest TV series of all time are available on DVD from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment.
Let's call for a celebration. All right. Yeah.
Sanford and Sons.
Listen, son, you entitled to your thoughts, and if you want to be entitled to your teeth, you shut up.
Good times.
The night is young, and I am so beautiful.
What's happening?
Happy birthday to me. Hey, hi. Well, hello.
And the Jeffersons.
That's your trouble with you don't think big.
My mother said the same thing when I told her I was marrying you.
Add these hilarious and unforgettable seasons to your collection.
Say what?
Relive the fun. Remember the laughs.
This is not Marlena. This is somebody's hyena.
Bring back the style.
You don't stand a chance because J.J. Evans is set for romance.
And get ready to dance.
Turning around.
What do you call this dance, Roger? the funky klutz.
Because Sony Pictures Home Entertainment is bringing you the hippest TV shows ever.
I just knew it.
For you to own on DVD.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. I had 22 impure thoughts.
Are you purposely trying to get yourself kicked out of St. Magnus? For your utter inability to fit in?
I'm destined for greatness.
You're 14 years old. Greatness is not an option.
Mom?
The doctors are saying it'll take a miracle to wake her up.
For faith, you need to truly believe in something that doesn't make any logical sense.
Father, I was thinking about running the Boston Marathon.
Anyone on this team winning the Boston Marathon would be a miracle.
A miracle?
What?
There's no way you're gonna finish Boston, never mind winning it. Not if I can train harder than anyone's ever trained before.
Isn't that the kid with the mother in the coma?
Hills on the way over were pretty brutal.
That's the hill. I'll tell you right now, you're never gonna win Boston. But if you still insist on running it, I'll coach you.
How far have we run, Father?
1 mile?
You have to believe that you're gonna win Boston.
How long have you been coaching him?
Kid's looking better. At least he's not running backwards. He's come a long way.
That's actually true. I think you can perform a miracle.
Congratulations, you were flying, young man.
If Ralph Walker runs Boston, you are done with this order.
Before I met that young man, I didn't much believe in anything.
He needs to learn his place in the world.
You made us feel like we were all part of something big.
You are not going to perform any miracles.
Welcome to the 53rd running of the Boston Marathon. One of the world's most prestigious foot races.
You can do it, Ralph! You can do it! It'll be a miracle! Run, Walker! Run!
Slightly